All right, let's see what we got. Your boss just had rotors and pads on 4 corners and an oil change for $1,200 on a minivan. It's 150 pounds for the key barrel bottom and another 150 for the tank cap, BMW parts. Sure. Okay, let's see. We should be coming up here. What's NSF doing?
Jump it with us, Max.
Oh,
at a certain point,
heck.
we need to let you go to prepare to shoot the launch, and we're just under 7 minutes here. Do you want to hang out a little longer, or do you want to go bye-bye?
Yeah, you know, honestly, it might be that time. Unfortunately, I got to get a couple cameras here ready to hopefully capture liftoff in what looks to be rapidly improving conditions here. So good luck, gentlemen, and I will see you all on the other side.
Godspeed, happy shooting launch, and we will see you on the other side in just around 6.5 minutes of launch.
SpaceX should be
and
starting
we'll get you
up
back
here
shortly
in a second.
after that. So thank you, Max. Good luck. Also, D is...
Yak. That is yak. He's a very good yak. All right, here we go. SpaceX is up and running. We'll be back to Works and Resources here in a second. All right. Before they throw the title screen up, let's see. What do we got? What do we got? This is Starlink 646 here. It's 23. The payload is 23 Starlink V2 minis going to low Earth orbit. 54 degrees incline, probably southeast trajectory. This one is launching out of Pad 40 at Cape Canaveral Space Force Station. The first stage today is booster 1078. It's its 8th flight. 40-day turnaround on that one. Oh, here we go. We're inside of 5 minutes.
Vehicle tanks are pressurizing for strong back retract.
Okay. Are there any good vids on the production of Starlink satellites? Actually, Slappy, not really, to be honest with you. Ads also last, please. There you go. Dead crew redeemed it.
Strong back retract has started.
Well, he redeemed it while I was eating spaghetti, so I wasn't here. That's not my problem. Where the spaghetti comes down is not my department. You rolled a 1? Alright. Okay, let's see what we got. Ooh. Looks slightly inclement down there. South of the ITL
arms open.
South of the ITL Causeway. It is definitely raining over there. Look at how blurry it is. Whoa! And the clouds are moving left to right. Uh-oh. They might just maybe sneak this one in. Oh, it is pouring. Here, let me just double check it. Let me make sure my eyes did not deceive me.
strong back retract complete.
Huh. That's just fog. It's just clouds, not raining. Yeah, it's actually not raining down the Cape. Yeah, Windy's saying nothing. How's the wind? How's the wind looking? Wind? Wind is 17 miles an hour. Coming from the east. What about upper level winds? Upper level winds are
Stage 1 LOX load is complete.
at flight level 300. They're 85 miles an hour coming from the west. There's a little bit of vertical wind shear, but that should be okay. Oh, yeah. Huh. Okay. Yeah, we should be good. That's just Carl, the fog, visiting from SF. Oh, okay. Actually, we're not to the rain season in Florida yet, Tessa. It's probably like another month or two, and then it starts raining pretty much every afternoon. Yeah, actually, let's figure out, is this a return to launch site? This is a short fall of gravitas. It's a drone ship landing. This is
Stage
SpaceX.
2 LOX load is complete.
This is SpaceX's 29th mission of 2024. They've launched 29 Falcon 9s in just 3 months, which, okay. I had a Falcon 9, I just want to bring it up, that 29 launches in a year was quite good in the past. They've done it in 3 months.
Discovery, go and throttle up.
Closed up.
Ground gas closeout. Falcon 9 should go into startup in about 20 seconds. Yeah, no, lightning looks good. It needs constant maintenance port, so Falcon 9 is going to be launching Starlinks till the end of its career. This plus 3 more till the end of March. Nice.
Falcon 9 is in startup.
Okay, into start. Falcon 9's onboard computers are checking all the parameters on all the systems that have sensors on them to make sure everything is good.
SpaceX launch director, go for launch.
Launch director reports go means Falcon 9's green across the board. Only thing that would hold us now is weather. Hold them. I'm not SpaceX.
T-minus 30 seconds.
No, Starship will be used for Starlink pop.
Discovery, go and throttle up.
No, you don't. Just telling it like it is, man.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
Yeah, maybe, Ashley. That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
2, 1.
Sound suppressors on, ignition.
Full power, and lift off. Go Falcon, go stop.
Launch director reports good liftoff there. Starlink 646 is in the air on this Monday night. There's the call for downrange pitch. Vehicle now roll to the proper flight azimuth for 54-degree inclined orbital insertion. Those were real words, I swear. Should get a call for power and telemetry here at 45 seconds. 140, Tessa is what they're targeting.
Power and telemetry nominal.
There it is. Should get a call for supersonic here. Yes, Dad. Yeah, Dad. Oh, it would. This is just supersonic.
Supersonic.
See? It's just supersonic propulsion. Yeah, those are all clouds in the immediate area. Not much rain. Should be hearing
Max Q.
that. Maximum dynamic pressure, which is peak aerodynamic load on the vehicle. As Falcon 9 flies higher in the atmosphere, it throttles down its engine so you don't accordion the launch vehicle on the way up. Once it gets higher up out of the atmosphere, and you can tell by how
And back engine chill has started.
much the gas is expanding, out of Falcon 9's rear engine. You could tell once it's high enough out, they throttle the engines back up. Going into max Q is often called going into the throttle bucket because the engine, if you're looking at the telemetry, the engines will throttle down and then they'll throttle back up. It'll look like a bucket. So we heard a report there for Merlin Vacuum Chill, which means they're basically priming the second stage engine for ignition and making sure it's at the correct operating temperature. What's the fuel? Carolox. Mr. Bucket. Crossing 6,000 kilometers an hour. Approaching 50 kilometers in altitude. Should be hitting staging here in the next 10 seconds.
Main engine cutoff.
Miko, main engine cutoff.
Stage separation confirmed.
Separation. Second stage is out. Upper stage ignition.
MVAC ignition.
Textbook. Textbook, baby. First stage attitude control thrusters are now online, positioning the stage for the correct orientation for supersonic retropropulsion. It's entry burn, which is basically the prelude to the landing. Because that first stage is hopefully coming back. Yeah, no stiffener ring on this mission. Yep. Stand by for fairing separation.
Fairing separation confirmed.
Bazinga. Sorry, I won't do that again. Good fairing separation. Those fairing halves should be reused. SpaceX has gotten pretty dang good at sailing those fairings back down. You can see the fairing gleaming reflecting off the sunlight. Or the sunset, I should say, here, as they separate from the second stage. So this outgassing that you see coming from the first stage right there is them purging out the engines from main engine cutoff. They flood the engines with helium to make sure that all the propellants are evacuated out of the engines. Now, the interesting thing is the engines that are getting ready for their entry burn, they're going to reprime them here in a second. They're going to chill them. They're already pretty much at operating temperature, but they're going to start filling them up with fuel again, priming them, making sure that when you go to ignite, you have ignition right away. You don't want to wait. You don't want to try to dry heave a rocket engine. This kills the rocket engine. Now, those flashes that you see are SpaceX's nitrogen attitude control thrusters, or ACS for short. The attitude control system is what keeps Falcon 9 kind of running on an even keel here while it's floating around on its arc. First stage is past apogee, indicating acceleration here, so it's at the top of its arc. It's coming back down. Second stage just crossing 10,000 kilometers an hour at 147 kilometers altitude. We are almost 5 minutes into the Starlink 646 mission. Everything's looking good here. If you're wondering what the snowflakes that are coming off that the first stage here are, because they're using cold gas nitrogen, when you outgas nitrogen at high pressure into a vacuum, in the immediate second, because you're in the vacuum, the pressure drops in really, really quickly. And because the pressure drops really, really quickly, in that momentary second where that nitrogen still has some heat in it, before it gets sucked out by the vacuum, it freezes it. That's what those snowflakes are. They're solid nitrogen. Falcon dandruff. Booster dandruff. Yep. See it right there? Yeah, that's what this all is. Now, see right there, that's not helium purging. They're priming the engines again. See how the plume kind of changed coming out of the bottom of the booster there? Also, you can see the sun casting a shadow on the outgassing. See? The outgas, the booster's casting a shadow on it, on its own, on the gases out there, which is crazy. That's really cool. No, it doesn't use head and shoulders. Absolutely not. Nope. 6 minutes, 10 seconds into the flight. Second stage, 14,500 kilometers an hour and accelerating.
Stage 1 entry burn startup.
At 162 kilometers. First stage entry burn is going.
Stage 1 FTS has safed.
Flight termination system on the first stage has safed. Now, the first stage here isn't just decelerating. It's firing its engines to keep re-entry heating away from it. The plasma that accumulates from air compression on the first stage will basically
Phase
melt
2
things.
FTS is safe.
That's what
Stage 1
re-entry
engine
heating
burn
is.
down.
Discovery, go
Falcon
throttle
9
up.
uses its first stage engines to slow down and push that plasma away, enveloping the rocket in a cool thermal medium. It's called supersonic retropropulsion. There you go, chat. There you go. There you go. Now, there still is some plasma accumulation on the grid fins right there. Just a little bit. The grid fins are titanium. They can take it. Yep, there's some entry heating right there. How about, duh! Pretty good, man. Pretty good. 7 minutes, 10 seconds. Second stage, 18,300 kilometers an hour at 160 kilometers in altitude. First stage, slowing down. Now the first stage is getting into the lower. Hold on. Oh, we got the picture back. They had a momentary loss of signal there. First stage is getting back down into the lower parts of the atmosphere, and as the pressure increases, it's running into more air, and it's actually slowing it down. Vehicles are on nominal trajectories there. First stage should be transonic here momentarily. 6 kilometers off the deck, 1,150 kilometers an hour, T plus 7 minutes 50 seconds on the Starlink 646 mission. Everything's still looking good here. You can see the lights from the drone ship underneath the left grid fin. It is nighttime out there where this thing's coming down. Late dusk. Should be getting a landing burn.
Stage 1 landing burn.
T plus 806. Landing burn initiated. 1 kilometer off the deck. 500 kilometers an hour and decelerating. Second stage, meanwhile, is at 24,000 kilometers an hour at 153 kilometers in altitude. Should hear a call for landing leg deploy.
Stage 1 landing leg deploy.
There it is. The text on a shortfall at Gravitas is easily read as Falcon 9 sticks the bullseye.
Stage 1 landing confirmed.
Dead center, 1078, right on the center of the drone ship, completing its 8th flight. Not bad. No, dude, that thing was dead center. That thing was dead center, man. Touchdown. Roof, roof, roof. Touchdown. Like, that's awesome. Dude, that was pinpoint accurate. Or as Vinny
And
was
back
saying,
down.
it's dead on balls accurate. Pretty good. All right, we have second stage engine cutoff. Should be hearing a call for nominal orbit insertion, and SpaceX cut the cast before that happened. Seco was just short of 27, or just a little bit over 27,000 kilometers an hour. Looked like a good insertion to me, and that's going to do it for the Starlink 646 mission. That was quick. How many different boosters have flown this year? Oh, dude, I would have to ask. You know what? Alex has that information. Hold on. I'm tapping this resource. I don't care. What was your question? The real-time commentary game is on point. I've had a lot of practice, man. You may take a breath now. Dude, I had to... Dude, this stuff happens so fast, I'm like... NSF can see both stages in the fairing in the sunlight. That's awesome. It's so cool, man. I love it, dude. I don't care. These Starlink missions, they don't get boring for me. Like, look at me. I'm awake now. I've been like, the entire stream. I'm good to go now. Like, jeez. So fall, let's see. Hang on. All right, I'll ask. We'll see. It's a lot, dude. That was their 29th. That was the 29th mission. And, like, we know that they have reused cores. Should be all of them. Hang on. Alex is checking, dude. We are checking. We are checking the booster. We are checking. Copy. Goal! Touchdown! Imagine in a decade or so, Starship and others flying scheduled flights to specific orbits in the same way flights get scheduled, where payloads pick flights built around schedules instead of flights picking schedules built around payloads. Nothing would make me happier to see spacecraft, to see Starship just, like, have flight plans like an airplane would. That would be amazing. We should play the AI SpaceX song you played now. Yeah, no, I'm good. I don't want that. Looking at those fairings brought up a question. Are they able to reuse one half with a brand new half? Yeah, they can reuse either one. They can mix and match. There is a left fairing and a right fairing, just like there's left shark and right shark. Any left sharks can fit with any right sharks. But yeah, it's not just like totally interchangeable. There's left fairings and there's right fairings. Left Twix and right Twix. Yep. I understood that reference. Left shark, right shark. Waiting for the day when you go, another Starship launch for today. It's never going to happen, dude. It's never going to happen. It's Alex says, dude, there's no way. There's no way. He's double checking. Dude, there's no way. Hold on. List of Falcon 9 first stages. There's no way, dude. Alex says he's pretty sure it's 7. Okay? He says he's pretty sure. He's pretty sure it's 7. So, all right, where's the active list? These are active boosters. He said, how many are in the active fleet? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Those are side cores. So those are Falcon Heavy side cores. Let's just count Falcon 9s. All right, so there's 60, 61, 62. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Jeez. Adrian goes, you know what didn't do 8 flights this year? Booster 1058. Boo this man! No. Where is this? Where's that stream? Hang on a second. I'm gonna boo this man publicly.
Oh, what? Oh, your mosquitoes.
Dude, like every single
it.
time I look behind me, there's like a swarm of them, man. Like, oh my god.
He's not in chat.
It's hilarious.
You should
But
walk
it's
through
not.
it with your mouth open.
Dang it. He's not there.
Extra protein, right?
He's not in there.
There you go.
Yeah, it's good for you. Does a body good. Jeffrey Hall, thank you for the support.
Alex says
Tracy,
he's
I
still
can't
going
believe
through
how
all the
just another day at
information.
work that
But he
has
said
come
that
for
4
SpaceX,
boosters
but it
have
will
done
never get
8
old for
launches
me.
in 2023.
I think, for all of us.
Wow.
I mean, yes, we make jokes like, "Oh, more internet satellites, go internet satellites, go," but for real, it's simultaneously routine and still surreal. But speaking of surreal, I think we have some replays ready. Let's take a look at the otherworldly views we got of tonight's launch.
I got a crap post in here.
Max, are you able to see the feed right now?
I am. Oh my gosh, I can hear them buzzing through my headset. Here we go.
Is this your
It's
shot?
Ruteal.
Or is this D?
I think this is mine.
Oh,
I
Alex
think
has
this is
more of a
mine.
clarification on my question.
Excellent. All right, let's watch this replay
16
and enjoy.
is the 16
Falcon 9
is
lofting
the answer to
23
that question,
satellites
Fall.
into orbit. Go, baby, go.
Go. Internet satellites, go. Sorry, Sawyer.
That's okay. I usually add. I stole it from someone else, and I add V2 just to make it different.
Nice. Also, while we're watching this fantastic replay, the strongback is currently going back to a vertical position.
Dude, they're
Oh, look at the clouds.
No.
Max. Good
Dude.
job, Max.
they're already dude. So look. Strongback is already being rotated back up into the safe position. So they could, dude, they're teeing up another one. When's the next launch for Pad 40? Hold up a second. Damn, that's fast. Next one is teed up for Saturday. Yowzas. It's already... That's quick, dude. How are they turning the pads this fast? I don't know. It's freaking impressive, dude. It's impressive. It really is. Can you explain the Block 5 part? That's the newest version, Cirrus. Block 5 is the newest version of Falcon 9. That's the newest, So you know how like there's Windows 7, Windows 8, Windows 9? That's the newest version of Falcon 9. Falcon 9's naming convention is much more like, it's much more like software. Now keep in mind, that is, they still do updates to Falcon 9 Block 5. They still do little iterative updates, but it's not enough to constitute a name change, right? Technically, they could be at Block 6 right now, and that's per Elon. He said that at one point. I forget when he said that. Yeah, he's yeah, I don't know, man. I think he said that a long time ago. But yeah, they could. So, I mean, if you want to know all the different variations of Falcon 9, just give me 1 second. Let me just recall them off the top of my head. And I swear I don't have like anything to see. This is off the top of my head. So they started with Falcon 9 1.0, and then they moved. 1.0 had 3 launches. First demo flight, COTS 1 and COTS 2. In 2010, 2011, and 2012. Two launches in 2012. And then in 2013, they switched to Falcon 9 1.1, which was an extended variation. And all subsequent versions of Falcon 9 are based kind of off of that 1.1 architecture. From 1.1, they went to version 1.2. 1.2 was also called the full thrust. That was the Falcon 9 that was optimized for densified liquid oxygen, so densified propellants, which is what SpaceX uses to this day. Basically, a super chilled version of liquid oxygen, which is already really freaking cold. And then after that, so Falcon 9 version 1.2 was called full thrust. So that was Falcon 9 V1.2 FT Block 1. That was their name. And then they had Falcon 9 1.2 full thrust Block 2. And then they had Falcon 9 1.2 full thrust Block 3. And then with Block 4, they had just had Falcon 9 Block 4. They got rid of the 1.2 FT block. And then they just had Falcon 9 Block 4. And then in 2019, Falcon 9 Block 5 came out. Yeah. And the first launch was Bangabundu in 2019. And they've been launching Block 5s ever since. Block 5, the Block 5 optimizations are the optimizations that they made to Falcon 9 to be able to do this. To be able to launch one like every week. This thing, FT is full thrust, by the way. Sorry, I don't think I mentioned that. This thing is basically, I mean, dude, they're turning them around like an airplane. At this point, like it's not at full airplane, but it's close. It's close. What things are being learned for future Starship cadence to be above 500? Landing and turnaround, most likely. What does block stand for in terms of upgrading? Oh, good question. You should peek at the launches planned for April. Jeez. That's a lot. That's a lot of launches. So block refers to, believe it or not, it's from maritime. It's maritime nomenclature for classes of ships. So like during World War II, they would make ships. They would just make a bunch of the same ship. And if you're looking at it on a board, right, you would have like ship. So like the block here would be like 1, 2, 3, 4 ship, hull 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then maybe you build out those. And then like after that, there'd be 5 to 10. And based off of what you learn from 1 to 5, you make a newer version and you make another block of ships. They look like blocks if you're looking on like a manifest, right? That's where they get it from. The term did make its way into aerospace engineering. Like the F-16, for instance, the newest version of the F-16 is the Block 50. 50? Which is, I think it's Block 50. Play AvGeeks, where are you at? I think it's 50. Pretty sure. Did you manage to do a booster landing in KSP2? I've never gotten it in KSP2 because you can't really do it in KSP2. The engine is kind of limiting you at this point. But, yeah. Anyway, that's Starlink 646. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, I think it might be 70, Kyrios. Hold on. Newest version of the F-16. It is Block 70. Holy crap. Wow. The F-16 has flown an estimated 19.5 million flight hours, or at least 13 million sorties. Today's latest version, the Block 7072, offers unparalleled capabilities and will be flown by 6 countries and counting. Holy crap. I don't think the block nomenclature was really meant to go that high, but, it's good. It's good. It's fine. Jeez. Doesn't like the F-16 have all this stuff on it? Like the newer versions have like this thing on the back or something? I don't know what it is. I'm not smart enough to know. Like, see, look. Block 5.2 Plus. See, it has like these blisters on the sides. I'm sure that's for something useful. Yeah, the newer versions are thick. You want it thick. Yeah, see, it's not that uninterrupted shape. They're extra fuel tanks? Oh, not so much a Viper anymore. Now it's a Python. F-16s are like MiG-21s, only without the suck. Yeah, man, look at that thing. It is a nice plane, dude. Yeah. Yeah, dude, see, like, the newer ones have this huge thing on the sides. That's a Hellenic F-16. That's Greece. Yeah, look at that thing. Israelis did some hot rodding to that thing. Holy crap. All right. Even the Navy has some F-16s. They use them for Op-4s. F-16Ls are beast mode. Dude, look at that. Like that's got some it's got some modifications to it, I think. I think they hot rodded that thing. It is a nice looking plane, dude, for real. Yeah, that's the trainer one. Look at how big the bubble cockpit is. Radar and other target acquisition packages.